Hi everyone, I am Professor Anita Pawar, working as an assistant professor in KK Wag Education Societies, KK Wag Arts, Commerce, Science and Computer Science College, Chandori, District Nashik. Dear students, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to focus on the upcoming online exam which will be conducted by the Savitribai Phule Pune University Pune, which is scheduled in 2021. Dear students, first I would mention here one thing. In this presentation, I am going to focus on the some sample questions with their answers, that is a practice paper, uh, which is English special paper number 1 having the title Appreciating Drama. First, I would like to introduce you this paper, English special paper number 1, which is called as Discipline Specific Course, that is DSC 1A. Actually, here is one of the title, Old Special Paper 1. Actually, Appreciating Drama is the title, which is same as the old special paper and the pattern of 2020. Now, this paper is also totally choice-based credit system, which is also prescribed by the Savitribai Phule Pune University, Pune. Now, in detail, I would like to start, but before going to start, I would like to introduce you the syllabus of this paper, special paper number 1. The title of this paper is Appreciating Drama. Here are only 2 units. Unit number 1, that is Theory of Drama. In this theory of drama, the point number 1, drama, the literary form. Second one, drama, the performing art form. And number 3, elements of drama. In literary elements, the points like theme, plot, characters, diction, conflict, setting, etc. And in the theatrical elements, the points like stage direction, light effects, music, costumes, stage property, makeup, etc. Then the point number 4, types of drama, tragedy, comedy, tragicomedy, problem play, absurd drama, etc. Then in point number 5, an introduction to minor forms of drama, for example, one act play, a skit, street play, a short radio play, pantomime, etc. And unit number 2, A Midsummer Night's Dream, a play by William Shakespeare. Students, I would like to mention here some of the points about this present one play having the title A Midsummer Night's Dream, which is written by the great dramatist William Shakespeare. A Midsummer Night's Dream, this is a comedy which is written by the great dramatist William Shakespeare. This play is also set in Athens, which is in Greece, and consists of several subplots that revolve around the marriage of Theseus and Hippolyta. Shakespeare drew on concepts of courtly love and ethics from Chaucer's The Knight's Tale, as well as the marriage culture of the 16th century, in order to create the play A Midsummer Night's Dream. Now I would like to focus on the title of this play. The title of this play, A Midsummer Night's Dream, suggests that the act of dreaming and what dreams mean will play a significant role in the play. The role of fairies play a significant role in creating dream like memories or dreams themselves. So we should briefly explore the role of fairies in the play. And the main theme of this present one play is love. Love is the dominant theme. And second one, true love triumphs in the end, bringing happiness and harmony. So this present play, having the title A Midsummer Night's Dream, is a great comedy written by William Shakespeare. Now I am going to start to focus on some of these sample questions which is based on the syllabus of special paper number 1 having the title Appreciating Drama. First I am going to read the question number 1. A drama is a dash. Here are the four options. Number A, short story, a type of script. Number C, a type of paragraph. But here the option number D is correct. A drama is a walking talking literature which is performed on the stage. Because in the drama there are some minor characters, some major characters, including protagonist, antagonist, and other also. And that's why these characters also use the dialogues and present their actions on the stage. That's why the option number D is correct. A drama is a walking talking literature which is performed on the stage. So the option D is correct. Now I am going to read the question number 2. Dash is a person who writes plays. Of course, poet, option number A is poet, number B is dancer, number C is dramatist, and number 4 is hero. When we also consider the option number C, dramatist, because dramatist is the only person who writes plays, because dancer also dance on the stage, poet also writes the poems, and hero also acting in the film. That's why the option C is correct. Now I'm going to read the question number 3. Dash are the people acting in a play. Of course the option number B is correct, characters, because the remaining three options, for example director, option number A, directs the drama and the actors also. Then the option number C, narrator, who narrate the story, and point number D, or the option number D, that is producers, who also produces the films and other stage performances. So the option number B, which is correct for this question number 3. Now I am going to read the question number 4. A person who narrates the story is called as a narrator, because the director also directs the story and the only person narrator who narrates the story. So the option number B is correct. And then question number 5. Dash is called speech between characters in a play. Of course dialogue, which is also a medium of communication between the characters, and that's why we can understand what is the theme or what is going on. That's why dialogue is also called as the soul of the drama. So dialogue called as a speech between characters in a play. Then question number 6. The dash is the main character in the drama. Of course the protagonist is the main character in the drama, because all the story interwoven around this character. That's why protagonist as a main character or the hero. But especially one of the thing I would like to mention here, the proper word for this person is a protagonist. So the option number B is correct. Now question number 7. Performing art is performed in front of audience. No any performing art is also have the importance for animals or the books or and other things also. So the option C is correct. Now question number 8. Dash is the performing art. Of course drama is also performing art, because it is presented by the characters on the stage, use of the dialogues. Then question number 9. The term performing art appeared in the English language in the year 1711. Then question number 10. Performing arts develops dash skills of the students. Of course performing arts develops the communication skills of the students. Then question number 11. Performing arts inculcate the dash values among the students. Of course the performing arts inculcate the moral values of the among the students. Then so the option number A is correct. Now question number 12. In the technical element of drama, the element of light is also used as a form of energy, because light is also a symbol of energy. So the option C is correct. Number 13. Music is a dash language. Music is a universal language because music also played a very important role in our day-to-day life. Because music also reduce the stress and tension also, and so music is called as a universal language. Then question number 14, music helps to reduce the stress. That's why option number B is correct. Now question number 15, Daides is an example of musical instrument. Of course, the option number A is correct. That is harmonium is an example of musical instrument, because jungle is not a instrument, building is not instrument, animals are not instrument. That's why option number A is correct. Now I would like to turn to question number 16. Costumes may refer to the style of course, dress. So the option number C is correct. Now, question number 17. Stage property is known as prop or the theatrical property. So the option number A is correct. Because the title of this paper is appreciating drama, and in the unit number 1, when we study the theory of the drama, some literary elements of the drama and some theatrical elements of the drama, and in the theatrical elements, stage property is also played an important role. That's why the answer of this question number 17, the option number A is correct. So the stage property is known as theatrical property. Now question number 18, the importance of makeup in the drama for showing facial expression. Because in the drama, the makeup also played very important role to understand the gestures and other things also, or the facial expression, which is a part of body language. That's why makeup also one of the important theatrical element of the drama. Then so the option B is correct. Now question number 19, in the drama, makeup enhances the character's dash. Of course, makeup is related to the facial expression or the body part or the body language, and that's why option number A is correct. That is personality and the role. Because makeup also enhances or helps the character to present the proper role with the proper facial expressions. That's why makeup also enhances the character's personality and role. So the option number A is correct. Now question number 20, one act play contains only one act, because in the words one act also contains only one act. So the option number B is correct. Now question number 21, music is an integral part of drama. So the option number C is correct. Then our music is also helps or played the role of background music and others also. That's why music is an integral part of drama. So the option C is correct. Now question number 22, a street play deals with dash awareness. Of course, स्ट्रीट प्ले ज्याला आपण मराठीमध्ये पथनाट्य म्हणतो, तर ते सामाजिक जाणीव जागृती करण्यासाठी अशा प्रकारचे प्ले किंवा पथनाट्य सादर केले जातात, आणि म्हणून त्यांना स्ट्रीट प्ले डील्स विथ social awareness. So the option B is correct. Then question number 23, a farce is a type of course, comedy. So the option B is correct. Question number 24, melodrama tells a serious story. So the option number A is correct. Question number 25, the problem play is known as drama of ideas, because one of the most important dramatists in English literature, G.B. Shaw, is known as a problem play writer or the writer of drama of ideas. So the problem play is also known as drama of ideas. So the option number C is correct. Now question number 26, the absurd play emphasizes dash of human existence. Of course, absurdity. So the option number A is correct. Now question number 27, the word absurd means unreasonable, because there is no proper reason in the absurdity or the unreasonableness. That's why the word absurd means unreasonable. So the option B is correct. Now Question number 28. A pantomime is a type of dash stage production designed for family entertainment. Of course, the option number A is correct, that is musical. A pantomime is a type of musical performance which is also designed for the family entertainment. Now, question number 29. A skit is a short play. So the option B is correct. मराठीमध्ये आपण त्याला लघुनाट्य असं म्हणतो. So the option B is correct. A skit is a short play. So the option B is correct. Now, question number 30. The play which ends happily is called as a comedy. A Midsummer Night, question number 31. A Midsummer Night's Dream is written by William Shakespeare. This is a great comedy written by Shakespeare. So the option number A is correct. Now, question number 32. What does Oberon want that Titania refuses to give him? Of course, the option number A is correct. Her attendant. When Oberon want her attendant, that time Titania refuses to give him her attendant. So the option number A is correct. Now, question number 33. Whom does Demetrius love at the end of the play A Midsummer Night's Dream? Of course, Helena also loves Demetrius at the end of the play. So the option number D is correct. Now, question number 34. Who tells Demetrius that Lysander and Hermia are planning to elope? To elope means to run away. So the option number A is correct. Helena. Helena tells Demetrius that Lysander and Hermia are planning to elope. So the option A is correct. Now, question number 35. Whom does Hermia's father want her to marry? Of course, her father wants Demetrius. So the option number A is correct. Now, question number 36. Who does Titania fall in love when she is in the sleep? The option number A is correct. Demetrius. Titania fall in love with Demetrius when she is in the sleep. So the option A is correct. Now, 37 number question. Bottom is turned into a horse. So the option A is correct. Question number 38. Puck is also one of the important character or the major character in the play A Midsummer Night's Dream, who is known as Robin Goodfellow. So the option number B is correct. Of course, one of the point or the characteristic of the Puck, he is also a type of fool. But here the point answer point of view is also who is Puck, or what is Puck is known as. Puck is known as Robin Goodfellow. So the option B is correct. Question number 39. The play A Midsummer Night's Dream opens with the upcoming marriage of course, Theseus and Hippolyta. When the play begins, we studied that there is also the upcoming marriage of Theseus and Hippolyta. So the option C is correct. Now, question number 40. Didash is the king of the fairies. Of course, Oberon is the king of the fairies. So the option C is correct. Question number 41. Didash is the queen of Amazons. Of course, Hippolyta is the queen of Amazons. So the option B is correct. Question number 42. Who is Hermia's father? Aegeus is the Hermia's father. So the option A is correct. Now, number 43. Who plays Pyramus in the play for Theseus and Hippolyta? Of course, Bottom. So the option C is correct. Question number 44. Who is in love with Lysander? Of course, Hermia. So the option B is correct. Hermia is in love with Lysander. Question number 45. Who does Titania fall in love with once the nectar is placed in her eyes? So the option number C is correct. Bottom is also fall in love with once the nectar is placed in the eyes of Titania. Now, question number 46. Who is in love with Demetrius? Helena is in love with Demetrius. Then question number 47. Theseus wouldn't marry Hippolyta if he had not died dash. The option number C is correct. Theseus wouldn't marry Hippolyta if he had not defeated her in battle. So the option C is correct. Now question number 48. Shakespeare was born in Stratford upon Avon. So the option number A is correct. Now, question number 49. Why is Oberon so angry? The option B is correct. Oberon is so angry because Titania won't share an Indian boy with him. So, the option B is correct. Now, question number 50. Which character is known as Hobgoblin and as Puck? Of course, Robin. The option A is correct. In this way, I also use or gives some of the sample questions which also helps you to face the online exam for the special paper number 1, that is S1, having the title Appreciating Drama. Thank you very much.